Good evening. I'm Henry Dresden with Weazel News. Tonight, we cover a very interesting story of a cat versus a city. First, I interview the couple of Tim and Kate Hunter as we find out how their cat Sylvester was assaulted earlier this week. Hello, I'm Henry Dresden here with Weazel News. I am sitting outside of BCSO where I'm talking with Kate and Tim Hunter. Now, the reason we're talking to you today is that it would seem that some misfortune has befallen the three of y'all. You mind telling me just a tiny bit about it?
Well, we were, getting our car repaired, visiting up at Beakers, because we've always had, good service at the place. Enjoyed the location and heading up there. And we, felt that, we knew the people fairly well, but it seems lately they've taken issue up with Sylvester on the property. This is the second of two incidents where he's been injured on the property.
Okay. So when I was told about this particular case, you said that Sylvester was assaulted by an employee of Beakers. Do you mind, if it isn't too painful, telling us a little bit about the particular assault that happened to him?
So we were off standing to the side, trying to stay out of the way. We don't want to be in the way of the cars in the business. So we're off to the side in the parking spaces. Sylvester was down in between us. I turn around and see someone holding a weapon pointed at Sylvester, a firearm. I start to, wander over to see what's, going on. They put it down, and then Sylvester wanted to, run over and do what he normally does, run over, say hi, has the zoomies, like knocking into people, same as he sees, a lot of other people do. People run around, jump on each other and hit each other, knock each other over. It's all good fun, right? And the employee turned around, pulled out a crowbar, and purposely smashed the crowbar into him.
What kind of injuries did Sylvester sustain in the assault?
We did get him to the vet, and the vet had to perform surgery. He had internal bleeding from blunt force trauma. The bleeding was caused by a ruptured intestine. The surgery was performed successfully to remove the damaged part of the intestine. We need to head back in 2 days for a post-op appointment.
Once the assault happened, what happened, with you two? Did you immediately get the cat and leave, or was there an altercation between you and the employee of Beakers?
I went and grabbed him. I went to go pick him up because I was worried about him. So I went to go get him, move him away from the situation, and then went to see about checking him over. That employee then came over, pulling out a weapon again and threatening to put him out of his misery, is what they said.
Okay.
I grabbed him again, and I proceeded to leave the property. I left fairly quickly. I believe Cade had an altercation with them as I was leaving.
I see. And have y'all guys seeked out the police in this matter, or any sense of legal work? Okay. And
we've put in a report.
So it is currently on an ongoing police investigation at this time.
Yes, it currently is. We just finished about 20 minutes ago speaking with law enforcement.
I see. Is there anything that you would like to tell the people of Los Santos, and something that you feel they should know going forward?
I would say anyone who is a pet owner, do not take your pets with you if you go up towards Beakers. Just for the safety of your furred family members.
Well, we here at Weazel would like to thank you for your time and wish Sylvester a speedy recovery. I've been Henry Dresden with Weazel News. Back to you at the studio. Shortly after this interview, Sylvester was actually arrested by Tag Jones. Interesting enough that Tag felt it necessary to arrest a cat. We sat down with Tag Jones to find out a little bit more about what happened.
Hello, Los Santos. This is Dutch Van Horn with Weazel News. Here with an exclusive interview with Tag I'm Him Jones, Senior Deputy Jones. I have a report here that says you arrested Sylvester the cat that's famous for being inside a coffee bean. Do you have any words on that matter?
Yeah, we arrested Sylvester Hunter, also known as Sylvester the cat, yesterday.
And Tag, wouldn't this usually be a matter for the Rangers to take care of since it is wildlife?
Well, the initial report came through to BCSO. They wanted to file because it was within our jurisdiction.
And then did you read the Miranda rights to the cat?
I do believe I did when I was walking him into the department.
And how big was this cat?
It was about 12 pounds.
Okay, so dogs can understand a basic level of English. Would you say that's correct? Like if you tell a dog to sit, it'll sit. If you'll tell a dog to bark, it'll bark. Do you think that's an accurate assessment?
Well, what I'm learning, we have canine units that respond to commands and can be incredibly reliable. Sometimes they're even more reliable than the LSPD. And what I'm learning is that there's varying levels of sentience between species and even inside of species. For example, I myself might be the smartest person you've ever met, but Modak, he's an idiot.
So in that case, is it possible the cat is just really well trained and not actually sentient?
I mean, anything is possible. So, I'm not a scientist. I'm just a senior deputy for the Blaine County Sheriff's Office. Unless any further.
And what was going through your mind as you arrested the cat?
This is really funny.
Do you have any closing remarks?
No, I think this has been the perfect interview.
All right. Well, thank you, Senior Deputy Tag Jones. Thank you for your time, and it's been an honor talking to you.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Love what you guys do.
Well, you heard it here first, Los Santos. Back to you at the studio.
After our interview, Tag Jones was actually in court with the cat, who had pled not guilty somehow to his charges. The case, however, wasn't very long, as it was very easy to tell that Sylvester had clearly done nothing wrong. A not-guilty verdict was decided that day, and Sylvester walked out of that courthouse a free kitty. Wow. Well, what a crazy, weird story. Anyways, I've been Henry Dresden with Weazel News. Stay safe, Los Santos, and remember, Weazel is watching.